A special thanks to Ovation for all of their support, the staff of Americans for the Arts, the organization's supporters who help make this annual pilgrimage to Washington possible, and to all of you, the stalwart missionaries who travel each year to this remote swamp in an attempt to persuade the isolated, ignorant, though well-meaning natives to come out of their marble huts and discover the civilizing powers of the arts. Today I will attempt to distill my own relationship to the arts over the past half-century into these remarks. I would divide that period of over 50 years into three groups. One I'll call Art is All Around Me, but I don't know what art is. The second I'll call Art is All Around Me, so maybe I should introduce myself. And the third is called So Much Art, So Little Time. As a child, I grew up in a middle-class Long Island suburb in the 1960s and 70s. My father was a public school teacher, my mother a housewife with 6 children. Back then, if you asked what the arts meant to me, I would have just stared at you blankly, struggling to come up with a redeeming answer. My parents were not opera buffs. They played no instruments, nor did they frequent art galleries or poetry readings. They did not venture into New York City to avail themselves of the countless opportunities that exist there for devotees of classical music, painting, photography, dance, architecture, theater, etc. For most kids in my neighborhood, in fact, trips to the Guggenheim or the Met were rare, if ever. In our classrooms, discussions of Monet and Giverny, or the Raft of the Medusa, the work of Frederick Remington or Michelangelo or Brancusi, were infrequent, if at all. Conversations about Warhol or Mapplethorpe, never. Yet, art came into my life then in random and unlikely ways, and most of it through television and films. And as I look back on my childhood, art was indeed everywhere. I just didn't know it.